Wimbledon, they had a very tricky season last season, only just surviving on the final day. So on paper, should get a victory. They've got 1 point from their opening 3 games. So yeah, as I say, we should be the favourites to win today. I'm optimistic. I think we'll get a 2-0 victory.
All the best, come on.
The only thing I'm concerned about is that we're quite a big club. Clubs coming to Portman Road. Perhaps they'll park the bus and just their defence will stay really back, and they'll annoy us, and we won't be able to break through. Hopefully we can today. Come on, you Blues.
Big game really, because we're looking to hit the ground running again following 3 draws. Wimbledon will be coming. It's their cup final, if you like, a big ground, nice evening. I do think we're still going to win. I don't think it'll be as positive as many are predicting. I've seen on Twitter certainly 3-4-0. I think, look, just give me a 1-0 win. Get me here, get me out with 3 points, and I'll be a happy man. On to Bolton at the weekend. Team-wise, Chambers being dropped is huge. It's one of those, if it goes wrong, the manager's left with a custard pie on his face. If it goes right, people are saying, see, we don't need Chambers after all. So it's a big shout, but sometimes you need big shouts. Wilson coming in, but no Kane Vincent-Young. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that toe injury that is real, I don't know. But yeah, so give me a 1-0 win tonight.
Quite happy with the team so far. I'm quite surprised Chambers has been dropped. I'm not sure if he's been if he's injured or just been dropped, but quite interested by that. I know he made a mistake last home game, so definitely, well, could be a good thing, might be a bad thing. Time will tell. Hopefully Norwood grabs another goal. I'm hoping 2-0, 2-1. That's my prediction for tonight.
I think this is going to sum up a typical League One team, AFC Wimbledon. I think they'll put 10 men behind the ball, just be going all out. Any team that comes to Portman Road is going to want to beat us. So I think it's going to be 2-1 Town. Hopefully Norwood now has got off his mark and get another today.
Overall, we were pretty poor, especially up to the 70th minute. But Norwood 360 with a goal. I marked out completely when they played the Stone Cold music, and then Norwood with a late goal. Thought it was absolutely brilliant. But I think there's a lot of negatives today. A bit worrying at times. The fact that they scored their goal, I don't know how they had so much width and had so much open for their goal. No idea how that happened. But thankfully, we got 2 late goals. Second late goal in 2 games, which that wouldn't happen last year, would it? Let's be honest. Flynn Downs, I thought was my man of the match today. Been brilliant. The past 3 games I've seen, and I understand he was brilliant for the first game against Burton as well. So definitely one to look out for. I hope he stays as consistent as he has been. Scoose as well, another consistent player who's been brilliant so far, as far as my eyes. And hopefully we can keep that going and build on today, especially with Bolton coming up, and then Shrewsbury. 2 games that we also must have to win, so fingers crossed for that. I said 2-1 before the game, so I'm very happy with that.
It all changed after about 60 minutes with substitutions. Overall, everybody's buzzing at the final whistle, but we had so many chances in that last 15-20 minutes. The ball never ran. We got our just deserves in the end because there was just so much time wasted by Wimbledon, but we've got to play for 90 minutes if we're going to get out of this lead. We've got to fight. In the first half, Wimbledon were more up for it than we were. We were too casual, but the substitutions made a hell of a lot of difference. So all's well that ends well, but we won't always get away with it if we put in a poor 45 minutes. Your turn, Tom.
Well, I feel the substitutions definitely changed the game myself. Giju, however you pronounce his name, the one from Tottenham came on and changed the game completely. That's what we need, someone who's direct, run at defences like that, especially when they're compact as they are.
Someone stole 3 points!
I agree with him. We did steal the 3 points, but like Peter said, after all that time wasting, get a just desserts. Definitely got away with it 100%. But personally myself, never slagged off a bunch of players in 90 minutes of my life, and love them all now. Absolute legends.
Well, for 99.9% of that, it was absolutely awful. Reminded me a lot of last season. Just no pattern to the play. and poor defending, concede another really soft goal. And you know what's going to happen, a team like that, they come in and they're going to sit in and play now. But I have to say, we went absolutely berserk in the North Lower when that Jackson ball hit the back of the net. And maybe that's a sign of things to come this season, with 2 games now in a row with 90th minute goals to pick up valuable points. So maybe Town have now finally turned a corner, and maybe with results picking up, the performances might start picking up once the momentum starts gathering. But we certainly got out of jail tonight.